Hello and welcome to this, the very first episode of Tours and Tactics for Guild Wars 2. I am NEligahn, and the purpose of this series is to go over various tours of locations and tips and strategies for primarily world versus world, but also player versus player. Now what you're seeing right here is the defense of Red Lake, one of the smaller keeps on the map, and we'll get to it eventually. But for the first couple of episodes, it's all footage that I recorded during the recent beta weekend event. I use the term recent, meaning that this will be recent later. But it won't be. So, late April. The late April beta weekend event. And for the period from now until the next beta weekend event, it'll just be episodes that I pre-recorded touring the various keeps. I also have a few player versus player matches that I'm going to commentate over and come with various ideas and such. For this right here, what you're seeing on this footage is my warrior. I ran into a bit of a bug at one point and couldn't log my engineer. Beta is beta. Also keep in mind that all the footage you'll be seeing in these videos are, in fact, from the beta weekend event, which means that there'll be bugs, there'll be issues, there'll be all kinds of fun, exciting things that we may or may not encounter. For the portions where I'm touring with my engineer, he is approximately level 4 to 7. I think I got him to level 7 in World vs. World by the time that weekend ended. So he was a little under-leveled for everything. And if you'll notice, everyone's bumped up to level 80. The thing about the buffing in World vs. World is that it buffs your health and your abilities to a degree, but you're still not comparable to what someone would be full 80 with full 80 gear. As you can look at and see right now, they're using the battering ram, and I'm just kind of... I'm firing molten oil on them in an attempt to destroy that fiery ram. But for the initial episodes, we're going to try to do 1 to 2 a day, give or take a few. This will enable us to hopefully fill the gap from now until the next beta weekend event. It'll depend on length. I've got a couple of tours that end up lasting quite a long time through sieges. 2 in particular were fairly harrowing experiences. But for the buildings that I was able to cover, we look around the exterior of the building, see what the vulnerabilities are, and more importantly, where you could set up either offensive emplacements or defensive emplacements to enable you to better, respectively, attack or defend the location. And we just got arrow carts firing all over the place, and you're going to see some frame rate issues. This is the game. It's not fully optimized, so it's going to have a bit of lag here and there. And we're defending the keep against the red invaders as this video here continues. The goal of this series eventually, in the longer run, I will appreciate community involvement whenever it becomes more feasible to get either footage or stills or perspectives on the game as it plays, as it continues. I may ask for specific footage of attacking various keeps, or defending, or unique things like rows of trebuchets, things I've always wanted to kind of see. And this is me taking the offensive as oh no, I'm looting. I'm just looting the stuff before I run back in. Yeah, that's definitely me. So I just wanted to use this episode as an opportunity to express where I want to see the series go, what its goals are, and what you can hopefully look forward to seeing in the next couple of weeks. Let's see, what else did I want to cover? The 2 characters that I'll be doing this early period with are Bolt McRagechar, which is my warrior, which you're seeing right here, and NEligahn, who is my Char engineer, who gets a lot more playtime. Well, at least he gets more playtime in the Eternal Battlegrounds. Something else I wanted to note that I will also note in the respective videos is that in the Borderlands for the 3 different areas are the same. The only difference is in the names. Now, this is based off of research of looking into the maps and such, so I didn't actually visit those locations. But from my observations, they're the same. So doing multiple videos on the same locations wouldn't really be feasible. But we're going to do what we can. I hope we'll have a little bit of fun along the way. And more importantly, it'll help feed into an idea of a strategic and thought-provoking gameplay rather than mass up at the front gate and try to zerg the gate down. And that'll end it for this episode. I know it was kind of short, but I wanted to give it an overview. So until next time, my friends, I hope you stick with us, and game on and take care.